Monique has a binder.
The thirst book.
Karen from day one was trying to get you kicked off the show.
An old clip has resurfaced of Michael, and it's damning.
They had sex. Your pastor boyfriend is slinging his all around Atlanta. I got him in my little receipt book. Oh, can we get some water? This is about to be intense.
She's been accused of plotting against her family.
Yes. Whew. All right. You ready? Okay.
I guess.
That's a trailer recap of all that went down at the Real Housewives of Potomac reunion. This morning, stars Chris and Monique Samuels join us to weigh in with their thoughts and share some updates. Good morning to both of you. Thank you for joining us.
What's happening?
Thanks for having us.
All right, so it's Monday morning. I'm still recovering from seeing the part 3, the last installment of this Housewives of reunion, right? Housewives of Potomac reunion. Tell me, what are your thoughts on the whole thing, on how everything went down from the book of receipts till the end there, Chris, when things got pretty heated?
It was very intense. It was probably the most intense season since we've been on the show. It started out very fun and light, and now it's like heavy, and the hate is very real.
Yeah, and from my perspective, when I came out, I had a mission to defend my wife, the lies that was put on her pretty much throughout the whole season, and also my child being attacked. And a lot of people, they never owned up to it, and that kind of really upset me. So, I wasn't going to let it go. So, but I've forgiven them, and I've moved on, so I'm in a better space now.
So I want to, either one of you can answer this question for me. At what point does it get to be too much? Because I'm watching this and I'm like, this seems like this is off script. It seems like it's way too personal, that this is no longer, as you said, Monique, it's no longer fun when you start talking about people doing this and people. It was just everything that was said. I was like, how can you come back from this? So at what point do you say, you know what, I'm out? I've had enough. Either one of you can answer this. I've had enough. I'm done with this. It's too much. I'm moving on with my life.
Yeah, I'm done. I've had enough, and I'm moving on with my life.
So you're done. You're done with the show.
Definitely.
I'm done.
Yes.
I'm done. At the point where you start involving family, and I want people to understand, with the whole binder situation, I came prepared. Because at the end of the day, I love what one of my favorite YouTubers, Funky Dineva, said. He said it's not about truth, it's about perception when reality TV is happening. And for me, I said, you know what? I'm going to come with the truth. I get it that it's all about perception, but if I have this binder full of receipts and I'm giving you real facts, you can't deny it, and you can't hold it back. So I'm just like, time out for the lies, time out for just throwing people under the bus, people's families under the bus, people's livelihoods under the bus, simply for a show and a storyline. And that is not what I signed up for. So the reason that Chris and I wanted to join reality TV was to try to change some of the stereotypes that are out there about Black people and Black family in general. Unfortunately, this past season, I played right into it. With the whole incident with the physical altercation, I was very disappointed in myself, and I needed to figure out how to pick up the pieces and move forward. But when you have 2 shows happening at the same time, one that's on TV, one that's behind the scenes, and there's so much ugliness, it is rooted in so much hate, that's the type of energy that I'm not going to play with, and I'm done with it. I'm over it. My kids, my family, my husband, they mean more to me than anything. And there's no paycheck in this world that will allow me to keep being in this type of stressful environment, and so much hate. It's just nasty.
It's definitely unfortunate. From my perspective, I thought that everybody would get on TV, we cut up, we have some jokes, some fun. If somebody actually gets into a real situation of something, that's serious, and you have to talk about it. But to literally make up stuff, run with lies, have a whole bunch of scandal, and then basically deny the whole fact, it's very disappointing. We all can make some money and have fun, but at the end of the day, people were really going for the jugular with my family, with lies, disgusting things, attacking a child, and it's just so disappointing. And then don't even have the nerve to, stand up on their own 2 feet and apologize.
Chris and Monique, I want to ask you both this question. We have about a minute left. But one of the things I thought about when I saw the last part last night was, you know, Chris, you've had a very successful football career. Monique, both of you are well respected as a couple. You've done things in your own right. You obviously didn't get into this for the money, right? You guys are fine on that end. Was it worth it? I mean, Monique, you ended up being a pretty divisive character. There were people who passionately defended you and have been on your side, and then there are people on the other extreme. Do you feel that it was worth it, given what you're walking away with in terms of the reputation?
Yes, I absolutely believe that everything you go through in life is to teach you something, whether you're supposed to grow from it or not. I feel as though I definitely have grown from this entire experience. I'm grateful. It was all worth it to me, and hopefully people can look at the entire process and the whole big picture and to see what we endured, to still have to put a smile on my face and show up and do my part every day, knowing what was going on behind the scenes in an effort to not only protect my own reputation and character, but my family, my kids, and their names. And I hope that when my kids grow up and they start to get curious and watch this show, I hope that they can be proud and say, you know what, Mom, you left with integrity and you did what you felt as though was right for you. And you were able to say, screw what everybody else is saying and walk away and do what was best for our family unit, because my family is what matters most and what comes first.
All right, we only got a couple of seconds left. Before I get to the music, Chris, I want to ask you, any regrets in this whole thing? Because as you said, both of you got into it for one reason, but then it just took an ugly turn. Any regrets on anything that happened or being involved in this at all?
I really don't have any regrets. You know, it's kind of like what Monique said, you know, you live and you learn, you go through it. And to be honest with you, this has strengthened our relationship to a whole nother level. You know, it was some times when we were shedding some tears on each other's shoulders, and it forced us to lean on each other to get through a tough situation. And we didn't run to everybody else. We dealt with it in-house. We knew our truth, and we stood by that.
Okay. Well, we did see you come to your wife's defense repeatedly in this last part of the.
I was a little concerned, Chris. I thought you were going to take it to another level. No, I'm just joking. I know you weren't going to do that. I know.
He doesn't play when it comes to
one time because somebody was yelling at my wife,
Yes.
and I wasn't going to have that.
I understand that. I was just.
I know.
Yeah, you guys tune into the reunion this last part. You'll see what we're talking about. But we really appreciate you both talking.
Oh, we didn't get to talk about the music.
We do want to talk about the music video. I know our producer's rapping, but this is important.
Yes, my new video is out. It's on my YouTube channel, Tea with Monique, for my new single, Drag Queens. It's doing well already, so I'm so excited. Make sure y'all check out the official video. I was doing little moves and everything in there, too. So.
The visuals are incredible. We're looking at them now.
Chris, you're not in this video. Are you going to get in the video?
I'm in the video because she was dancing on some man in there, and I'm telling you why, it wasn't the trainer, it was me.
Okay.
Thanks for the clarification. All right.
That's good. Mic drop on that.
Right.
Mic drop. All right, ready?
Wisdom in that cracking up.
Well, that's good. All right. Well, thank you both. Really
They could have their own reality show.
Well, they could. Yeah. But you're done with this one. You're done with this one. You're good. So yeah. All right. Well, thank you both for spending time with us this morning. We appreciate you as always.